Howdy gang, Lewis here, and today I want to talk to you about self-sabotage. Now, what is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is essentially doing the things that you know you shouldn't do that hinder your life from moving towards a better place. I don't know about you, but I've struggled a lot with self-sabotage and habits that are really negative and very detrimental to my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual well-being, and finding tools and ways to break out of that negative mindset and that detrimental set of habits that continually put you on the back foot is like the most important thing you can do. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a few tips on how I broke the self-sabotage cycle and what I'm planning to maintain that separation in the future. Continually finding yourself in the same pattern and the same place, almost as if you're standing still and not progressing in life, you're probably self-sabotaging yourself. If you wake up at the same inconsistent time each day and you consume the same inconsistently bad food and you drink or you do drugs or you have inconsistent sleep patterns, then you are probably self-sabotaging yourself. It becomes pretty obvious when every day sort of seems the same, where you are on a treadmill and never quite get to the things that you need to do or the things that you know you need to do. And there's this constant mental battle going on between you or the good version of you and the bad version of you that push and pull you in multiple directions. And the problem with that is it takes mental energy to fight that battle. And if you burn up all of that energy, you've got nothing left at the end of the day. So you're going to find yourself finishing work, getting home, collapsing on the couch, drinking, eating junk food, watching TV, playing games. And there's nothing wrong with those things in moderation, but the problem comes about when you continually do it for extensive periods of time and you make no actual improvement in your life and you don't move forward and you don't attain any of the goals or achievements that you really want to do, the things that are in your head that you see as this like end game of like future progression. So just to reiterate, if you find yourself in a situation where you're continually doing the same thing, getting the same inconsistent results, you are likely self-sabotaging yourself. Alright, so now that we know what self-sabotage is, how do we break out of that cycle and find a new north, find a way for us to have some consistency in our day to make sure that we break out of these bad, vicious, endless cycles of procrastination, poor eating, lack of exercise, bad diet, lack of sleep. Well, one of the things you really want to do if you're trying to tackle self-sabotage is to set up a framework for success so that you have a set of habits that are essentially the good versions of the negative habits. So what you want to do is essentially trick yourself. And when I say trick yourself, I mean set up a reverse set of habits that are the opposite of the negative self-sabotaging habits. And to do that, you just have to get a bit organized, right? That is going to result in you having better outcomes. So this is things like planning, making sure you've got a calendar to try and stick to, making sure you have healthy options in the cupboard to swap out if you're trying to beat a craving or avoid some of that bad and negative food. You want to have a consistent diet, exercise schedule. You want to consistently sleep. You want to get some proper emotional regulation. And that just means your brain knows what it's going to get each day, and it has some level of consistency, and when it has that consistency, it has a sense of achievement because it gradually starts to achieve some goals, tick off some to-do list items, move forward in the right direction, and you'll spend less time wallowing about your failure as a human because you've self-sabotaged yourself again. I think people fundamentally miss the fact that they spend a significant amount of time feeling sorry for themselves about the things that they've done. You've really got to break out of that cycle and get yourself into a situation where you can feel happiness and pride in the level of incremental success that you are having on a day-to-day basis. Don't sacrifice your future self for the enjoyment of yourself today.